Welcome to CPS360. I'm Barrett Smith.
And I'm Audrey Roloff. We have got a great show in store for you. Up first, Matthew Rothermick brings us a feature on the Columbia Career Center Expo Night.
At the Columbia Area Career Center, there are dozens of terrific class opportunities, yet students do not always know how many different options there are. That's why, every year, CACC puts on a Career Center Expo to showcase the various classes that are offered.
Tonight is the Career Showcase, and what that is, it's an open house format, and it's a way for us to show the community and 8th graders and their family what we do here at Columbia Area Career Center. My job is to capture what's going on tonight. You'll see me floating around with my camera and my phone, and I'll be tweeting, and you'll probably see pictures up on social media, or maybe I'll use the pictures later for promotion for Columbia.
Teachers often speak to students touring the building, but there are also various student aides to further explain and show off different classes.
People that are homeschooled as well as come from different schools, like they get to come out and learn these are the different courses they can do that will put them, like these are job-ready courses. These aren't just sit through a lecture and get bored by the end of it. These are, you're going to learn skills and you're going to go out to the job right after. You're going to get a good pay grade right after these courses.
Oh wait, and take your thumb off.
Students have a fun time exploring different class opportunities, participating in activities related to the class.
Tonight, we're just kind of showcasing what we do in our classes pretty much. So we got a little bit of everything going on. We got like some organs laid out, some bones. Just kind of like show I guess the second year whenever you learn about the bodies when you have that stuff out. We got some pipettes laid out, so just lab techniques in general.
Fun demonstrations are found throughout the expo, and even some tasty food samples are offered by the culinary classes. At the Career Center Expo, students discover the endless career options, and if they're lucky, they just might find that career of their dreams. With CPS360, I'm Matthew Rothermick.
Wow, Matt always brings us a good story.
Yeah, he does.
Staying in the Career Center, Barrett Smith went behind the scenes in Mr. Green's Auto Tech class. The Columbia Area Career Center has lots of different classes for all students. One class that has a direct path to the official career in the automotive field is Auto Tech, where students learn all aspects of the automobile service industry.
Auto Tech is a early block class. It's 3 hours long, and we just basically learn how to fix cars, different procedures to fix cars. Yeah. Mondays and Tuesdays we are in the classroom and we take notes on procedures and stuff, and then Wednesdays through Fridays we go out in the shop and actually do those procedures.
Students are being taught to properly address automotive issues in automobiles. So what makes kids want to take this class?
Because I really like taking things apart and putting them back together, and I've always wanted to know how cars work and stuff, so that's why.
Even though this class is 3 hours long, there is always plenty to do. They get to take things that they learn through notes and apply it to real-life things. In this class, students get to work on actual clients' vehicles while applying their learned skills.
A lot of fixing customers' cars, replacing fuel pumps, just anything we need to do. Yeah, whatever they do, sometimes it'll just be basic maintenance stuff, changing oil, or if they have something wrong with their car, we can do that too. I don't know, you learn a lot of stuff that you didn't have prior knowledge to.
This class is a super unique class, and it really shows what the Career Center is all about. This has been Barrett Smith with CPS 360. Have a nice day.
Yeah, Barrett, that was a great story.
Thank you.
With a new year comes new construction. The Rockbridge High School football stadium is getting a facelift this winter and spring. Tate Nickelberry has the story.
With the new year comes new improvements to Rockbridge. Construction has begun to build a bigger stadium. The new renovations are just part of a bigger project coming to the high school.
The stadium is one piece of a greater project. Included in the stadium upgrades have been some improvements and upgrades at the baseball softball field, as well as this spring they're going to be improving our front entrance to the building and doing some additions there. So the total bill, I want to say, is somewhere in the $5.5 million range. But that, again, that's multiple projects put together. I couldn't tell you exactly on the stadium project itself.
The new football stadium is expected to bring a new flair to Rockbridge home games this fall.
new stadium will be a added bonus to the football program as far as look, feel, fans enjoying the game maybe a little more. Media and coaches booths are going to upgrade. Food recessions are going to be an upgrade for fans, kids, and the like. It's just the whole appearance as far as morale and just maybe feeling that we compete with other major high schools in the state.
The players on the team are also very excited for the new stadium. I spoke to sophomore Nathaniel Pete about his expectations of what the renovations will bring.
I definitely see it as a new start. I feel like with everything being new, we're having a rebuilding year. And so I feel like with everything being new, we're going to have like a new energy and a rejuvenized team to win.
This has been Tate Nickelberry with CPS360. Salutations.
Wow, Tate is bringing his best again.
Always. Next, Audrey brings us a story about a new student campaign project called Wake Up.
Throughout Columbia Public Schools, students get together to form new clubs, events, or activities. The collaboration of students with each other shows a level of maturity and the emergence of leaders. At Battle High School, a group of teens put their minds together to make a difference, or wake up.
So the Wake Up campaign is a call to action to all people, to wake up to the power of personal choice, to wake up to equality, to wake up to intolerance, to injustice, to ignorance. And so the idea was that we wanted to create a call to action where we challenged people to come together and to have conversation and to be able to move beyond personal bias and to move beyond emotional rhetoric to actually begin discussing real-world solutions that could help move our society forward.
Matt Lutchman, the gifted education specialist at Battle High School, has been a dedicated mentor and teacher along the way of the Wake Up campaign since 2015.
My role and my goal is to be there for students, to provide the scaffolding that they need to be able to carry out their project management goals, to be able to problem solve when they run into obstacles, develop alternatives to those obstacles, and then ultimately execute an action plan that they can be proud of, an action plan that really makes a difference in their world.
Having a mentor is vital. However, the Wake Up campaign would not have happened without Elaine Miller, a senior at Battle.
I personally was inspired by the events around the Ferguson riot. I first saw that my sophomore year and was like, wow, this is terrible. Why is our community choosing to fight instead of talk about our issues? And so that is what really inspired the campaign to start.
Elaine would not have been able to produce the Wake Up campaign without support and help from other students who obtain the same amount of passion.
First, it was Mr. Lutchman. He really introduced me to it and told me there was a club here at school and he think I'd be a good fit for it. And so I went to a meeting one day and it just kind of like, it clicked. And I've been helping and doing stuff with it ever since.
The different topics that are presented through this campaign can be sensitive to some, although with a bold team and conscious leaders, each situation is handled with discussion rather than debate.
Changing the way we personally think instead of pointing fingers at other people like we choose to do in our society.
The Wake Up campaign has shown to be successful in the community and with the personal lives of each student working on the project.
I realized there's like things you can do in the community and it showed me that I have a voice and I can change something, I can make change. And there's other people in the community that feel the same way as me, so it's not like I'm alone.
All in all, this campaign has begun something new that will bring about conversation and innovation into Columbia. On February 7th at 5:00 p.m., these ideas are brought to life at the Neighbor to Neighbor Public Forum at Battle High School, where anyone can attend. Signing off for CPS360, I'm Audrey Roloff.
Wow, Audrey, that was a great story.
Thank you. Our last story of the show is a feature by Ben Elmore on Project Lead the Way teacher, Mrs. Purcell.
Many classes are offered at the Career Center, but one stands out as different from the others, this being engineering. Why is it different, some may ask?
A lot of hands-on projects. We get to learn and we're just not staring at a textbook all day and having a teacher lecture us.
Finally, a class that is hands-on. Sounds too good to be true, so we asked the teacher.
It is more innovative, where the kids are responsible more for what they do. I am not a lecture teacher. They are assigned projects. They are assigned problems to solve within the parameters that I give them, and they can come up with their own solutions.
Many parts put together this interesting class.
It's very hands-on, like she'll give you information, but then she has this, and this to do, and then you have to do that, and then the sooner you get that done, the more time you have to work on like the bigger projects that are like the final for that unit. Her kids do it hands-on. She'll give you information. We'll have days that it's just like PowerPoints and we're learning about like different stuff, and then basically after that, like today, it's just work days.
With it being a quick class, it may be intimidating to some.
It's willing to work with everyone, you know? Like if any one of us individuals in the class are having an issue, she'll go up to you, talk to you face to face for however long you need.
So when you're engineering your schedule, consider engineering. This has been Ben Elmore for CPS360.
That is it for us at CPS360. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page to keep up with all of our programming. I'm Barrett Smith.
And I'm Audrey Roloff. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.